Some major labor news on this April Fool's, and it's no joke for Jeff Bezos. An Amazon warehouse in Staten Island, New York today becoming the first Amazon warehouse to unionize in the United States. Amazon, the country's second largest private employer, so this is a huge win for the U.S. labor movement. Max Zahn with the latest on the vote and the implications moving forward. Hey there, Max.
Hey, yes. So we have final results in this union election on Staten Island. The union has won this election by about 500 votes of, nearly about 5,000 votes cast. And as you mentioned, this is a major victory, one of the most, if not the most significant union victory of the past quarter century. And it was won by a union that was launched less than a year ago. The Amazon Labor Union has been crowdfunded and worker-led. It's run by a former worker at this Staten Island warehouse named Chris Smalls. And as you mentioned, this is a huge win for the labor movement because Amazon is such a large employer. They have this vast warehouse network, more than 110 facilities across the country, hundreds of thousand workers. And here we have a potential blueprint for making inroads at this company and reversing decades of union decline. Now, for Amazon, this is a significant blow. It calls into question their attempts to dissuade workers from unionizing by spending millions of dollars, sending text messages, holding mandatory meetings, and also calls into question their worker model of paying, well above, double the federal minimum wage, but working, these workers hard with the quota system and with tracking devices that surveil them in real time. And Amazon has responded today with a statement expressing disapproval of these results. The company has said, quote, "We're disappointed with the outcome of the election in Staten Island because we believe having a direct relationship with the company is best for our employees. We're evaluating our options, including filing objections based on the inappropriate and undue influence by the NLRB that we and others, including the National Retail Federation and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, witnessed in this election." Now, the details of that alleged misconduct by the National Labor Relations Board, will probably come out in the coming days and weeks. But what this certainly foretells is a potential appeal of these results from Amazon, even legal, further legal action in the courts against the NLRB that could delay next steps for the union, which is bargaining a contract that deals with the contours of employment at the company. So that's what we'll be watching here, in the coming days and weeks.
Big one. Also a vote in Alabama, same warehouse where they rejected the union a year ago. How'd that go this week?
Yes, so the votes did come down again against unionization at that warehouse, but a final result is pending. We had 993 no votes, 875 yes votes. So a narrow margin of defeat for the union there, but there's still 416 challenge ballots that are outstanding that will be looked at in a hearing at the NLRB in the coming weeks to give a final and conclusive decision about the vote there. But what's telling there is that even if it is a defeat for the union, it's much, much narrower than the more to 2-1 margin that they were defeated with at the same facility with largely the same employees only a year ago. And it speaks to this surge of organizing across the country. We've seen these Starbucks stores, a string of them unionizing. We saw a major walkout at Disney last week that captured national attention. Workers are standing up and confronting some of the most powerful, some of the most well-known companies in the country, and whether it will be sustained is what's yet to be seen.
Indeed. A lot of momentum, though. Max Zahn, thank you.